Hi everyone. I hope things are going well for those of you who are at home. I wanted to make this short video of something we did in class. It will be helpful if you have trouble with those rectangle problems. So let's get started. So we have this problem. The length of a rectangle is 6 more than twice the width. The perimeter is 48. What is the length and width? This problem is actually one of the review problems. It's typical of a class of problems we could call rectangle problems. You're given some information about a rectangle and asked to figure out the dimensions. So we'll read it again because we want to read and reread the problem. The length of a rectangle is 6 more than twice the width. The perimeter is 48. What is the length and width? So we need to assign a variable, and we could use length or width, either one. So which is the most appropriate to use? And we would like to only have one variable. We haven't done a lot of work with more than one variable in an equation, right? We solve for a variable when we have more than one. We have done that. But as far as story problems using more than one variable, we haven't done a lot of that. So we want to work with one. So if we can put one of these in terms of the other, then we only need one variable. So which one of these can be written conveniently in terms of the other one? And that is, of course, the length, because it tells us the length of a rectangle is 6 more than twice the width. We can write length in terms of width. And then we'll only need width, as you will see. So let's make our variable w equals the width. And then we're going to draw a picture, and then you'll see what I mean by length in terms of width. So with rectangle problems, I can't emphasize enough, always draw a picture. So let's do that. And lots of other problems, it helps to draw a picture. Okay, try to draw it a little bit better. Okay, we've drawn it, and now we're going to label the picture. Okay, so this is the width, and this is the width here. We'll label them both. Up here is the length, but what is the length? The length is 6 more than twice the width, so that's 2w plus 6. Okay, 6 more than twice the width, and down here is 2w plus 6. Now this is very helpful. We have all of the dimensions labeled with an expression that is accurate for that dimension. This is w because that's what we said w is. It's the width. Okay, this one over here is also w. This long dimension here, the length, that's 2w plus 6. So is this one. So we know the perimeter is 48, and the perimeter is just the sum of all of those, right? So 48 is the perimeter, and E equals the sum. I'll show a couple different ways to do this. We can start over here and just go around and just add everything up. So we get w plus, then we come up to here, 2w plus 6 plus, then we come around to this w, and then plus 2w plus 6, and then we're all the way around. We don't want to keep going. And then you can simplify that, combine like terms, right? You got w and 2w and another w. I'll kind of underline them as we go. Okay, those are the ones. So we write them down here. W plus 2w is 3w. Another one is 4w, and two more is 6w altogether. And then the 6 plus the 6. Those are like terms, and that's 12. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Another way, we could take 48 equals and just say, okay, this width, there's 2 of them, so that's 2w, plus the length, there's also 2 of those, so 2 times that thing, that expression for length, 2w plus 6. Okay, so that's the other way to do it. Hopefully we'll get the same thing. So that's 2w plus, and we're going to distribute here. 2 times 2w is 4w. 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and combine like terms. 2w and 4w is 6w plus 12. So we got the same thing. Okay, there and there, same thing. So we'll just ignore this one over on the right and go down from here. Solve for w. Subtract 12 from both sides. I'm going to go back to old school. Back when I was in school, we did this. We said if subtract 12 from that side, 6w plus 12 minus 12. Subtracted it from both sides. I think some of you have done this. I've done it some this year. 48 minus 12 is 36. And this is 6w. Okay, 12 minus 12 is 0. Then divide both sides by 6. And on the left we get 6. On the right we get w. And so that's it. This problem did not tell what the units are. It just says the perimeter is 48. Okay, 48 watt. I guess 48 inches or meters or yards or miles, anything we want. So can't be too far wrong to just say centimeters. Why not? So I'm going to say it's 6 centimeters is W. So it wants the length and the width though. So now we have to find length, but the length is 6 more than twice the width. So let's see what that is. Length equals 6 more than twice the width. Okay, so that's 6 plus 2 times the width, which is 6, and that's 18. Okay, so we got the width is 6 centimeters, the length is 18 centimeters. The only thing left is to see, is this correct? Interpret it, does it make sense? And it looks like it's reasonable. The length is supposed to be longer because it's 6 more than twice the width, and it is longer, a length of 18 compared to a width of 6. Oh, I just saw I did not write centimeters for the length. So looks reasonable. And we can check it to see if it matches the story, which says the length of the rectangle is 6 more than twice the width. Well, did we get that right? The length of 18, the width of 6, so twice the width is 12, 6 more than that is 18. So that's good. And it also says the perimeter is 48. Do we have a perimeter of 48 with these numbers? Let's find out. So we said that one's 6, we said that one's 6. We said that one's 18, and we said that one's 18. Does that add up to 48? Well, 18 plus 18 is 36. 6 plus 6 is 12. That does add up to 48. So it checks. Looks like we got it right. So yeah, if you have trouble with these rectangle problems, hopefully that will help. I'll see you later.